guess she might not have been probably before she took the barrier over. There's old mate from the front. There he is.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Cool. How am I doing on level ups? Close. Okay. Oh. Why do I hear zapping evil shit? Oh, it's the mining machine. That makes sense. I swear that wasn't making noise before. Right, companion. In the combat, huh? Killing brackets.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Locking them down, taking the fight out of them.
Cool. Having a stun's
Have a
actually
fix
pretty
on
good.
their weaknesses. Negative. Recharge incomplete.
That button. I was hitting the wrong button.
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
I'm at half health. Get over it.
nourishment with Omega Point Tea. Available in standard and recaffeinated versions. A taste this transcendent can only be formulated by the Order of the Ascendant.
Yeah, so you guys also commercially sell shit with your consumerist ways and blah 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 blah, etc.
Apogee chips, shelf stable and intestinally safe. Tomorrow's favorite snack is available today from the Order of the Ascendant. What you think about, you bring about. The Order advocates for no less than 6 hours of uninterrupted rumination on the universal equation per day.
Kind of sounds good actually, especially if I can use 6 hours a day and pretend I'm doing that.
Keep your behavior within acceptable
Do you believe
parameters.
Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. And the invaders, and the order defecting, there's no putting this.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality.
Oh, they didn't execute him. I thought they would have.
Grand Architect! First in it, Agent! Oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other... To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
Uh-huh.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war.
Okay,
I
so
know
it's
I
wrong about
mentioned it
maybe working
before, but
together.
compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you. Well, that's certainly a relief. Let's hope we live long enough to enjoy the fruits of your diplomatic labor.
Have you beheld that
I
new
assure you
rifle
these
up at the
traitors haven't
monastery?
factored
The
us
Oracle?
into their
The one
equations.
Wiley designed, right?
Ready to be the
Uses
hole in their
tracking
math.
algorithm, never misses.
Give me a second. I should have stopped eating dinner before I fucking came and started again.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
It is. Get out of here. Just steal someone's ring. Doinking it is, I guess.
And some simpletons within it claim that all things happen for
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. bit strange. Hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
All solutions precede problems.
Huh.
Threat detected.
Nice of Sir Wily to leave us this. Sorry. Rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the near future. Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told.
Ah, get fucked.
Random elements.
Terminating unproductive activity.
Oh wait, level up? Alright. Yeah, should probably invest some in science and stuff, but I don't like damage resistance.
Found another one.
Damn it. I did.
Moving up to improve accuracy.
Standing by to stupefy. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Risk levels are increasing.
And here I was, hoping for a peaceful, rejuvenating soak. Ha!
Those junction boxes look familiar. The N-ray scanner should show how they're wired.
Well, assuming I didn't need to use the N-ray now. So there might be more junction boxes I have to run with. Nope, okay. Hello there. What grenade is that? Lost.
Armed and ready.
We'll be eliminated from it.
Progressing.
Fuck you, buddy. Uh-huh. going to unjam this door? Probably just sneaking around, I guess.
Yes.
The reason you stripped him naked, weirdo? Good. I don't know what those. I guess they just heal them, don't they?
Keep Riley's plan. Eliminate the target.
Okay.
Think we found the abbot's quarters.
Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
Is that a thing? Like this. Okey-dokey, don't really care. No, why not hack it? Learn whatever that random crap was. What are you doing here with screws and magnets, bro? It's weird. Perks, right. I was going to get... Is it like a medicine pack? Fuck it. Oh, yeah, but I already unlocked it through a helmet, so I don't need it. I don't really want them running away. I'd rather just beat the shit out of them. Anything that adds more fucking... That'll be useful, actually. Plus 20% damage. I already came through.
Stand by to testable veracity. Bishop Bassar.
Someone help us!
What the fuck?
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving
It's currently
a
closing.
simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die.
It's already closing.
Screaming in abject terror. But how could you call?
Well, this is a twisted way to try and stall us. But we can't just leave them.
Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance.
Look, whatever the Seer and DeVries are doing, we'll have time to sort it out later. These folk don't have that kind of time. Good.
Like the cut of your jib.
Praise high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender.
He's lost his wits. Kept going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs. That must be where he hid the key to stop the press.
Hurry!
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis. Reckon there's an actual solution to this puzzle? Looks more like they stranded a whole lot of nonsense together and passed it.
Really? It's a fuck. Are you serious? That's very dumb. Where's the stupid orb come from up there? Right there.
Torpificator at... Check your...
This is dumb.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Okay, gotcha. The orb starts here.
Hey, we got movement.
Back and scan.
You have time to set this stupid puzzle up, dude.
Brass raring to go.
Target analyzed. Late.
I might guess this in the end, it still kills him.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Oh, they've just got us running around like a bunch of assholes now.
Basically, yeah. You idiots the ones who wanted to do this, so.
Ah, see? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back?
Hurry! Disable the card press machine!
Uh-huh.
Glad we saved those folk. But now we need to deal with the bastard behind all of this. Let's move.
Ranger, we should be okay here for now.
Yeah.
Go pay Wiley his just dividends. For all of us.
And he tells me.
Enemy in vicinity.
That shit away.
Exposure levels untenable.
Hope I missed.
Let's get you healed. Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I knew something would be in here.
Go for. I have a fix.
Hi there, stupid. You stupid fucking puzzles. There's gotta be another way in here, a surface entrance or something.
Enemy moving into harm's way. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Not even built for melee, but it's used anyway.
All part of the plan.
I have to mark the part.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Investigating disturbance.
You're on me.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Unnecessary vulnerabilities identified.
What the hell would have that done? What? Box in here somewhere, orange. There you go. But those are like, I think it's like 3 days or some shit. You want to take the actual correct dosage?
So many of them.
Because it's like 3 of them a day for a week or something. If you give me that, read it. Because it's 1 capsule 3 times a day after meals, so it's literally breakfast, lunch, dinner for like multiple weeks. And it's arthritis meds, so they don't really control them. I've got like another whole box
No,
of those
it's
too.
methamphetamine, everybody.
I wish it was methamphetamine. As opposed to an of-age minor? Fair enough, alright.
I'll be damned. Look at this place. You reckon they have a rendering of Tau Ceti hereabouts?
She's doing bullshit. Oh, with an I. Or with an E. Guess I googled that. I wasn't gonna be super puzzled. What? Not freeze. Why does AMD keep killing our fucking opera? Go away. I don't know what that would have even done. I think it opened this. What was the point? Okay. That's just stupid. Oh, I don't open this. I'm an idiot. Dumbass.
Go light up.
No, I just put it up here at back so they can't. Even that. Out of the kitchen. One of the breakboard things. Yeah. Yep. It did. Photo title was once. Whatever works. Yeah, it's coming here. Yeah, added free delivery and 40 to 5%. Yeah, I'm just double checking that it goes to the right account for us. Yeah, besides you could use it here too. It saves me pumping the fucking front of every time.
Oh no,
Well then what's the point of the bleeder? They can, but I don't think anyone's listening. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, but we also use the pumping up the brake method just for swapping the fucking shit for these, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but test it on his first then. What time do you want to get him? What time do you want to get here? Neither of those are when I guess, technically. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'll be here at 8 a.m. Just to wake me up. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, I'll just do tomorrow because I'll be here at 8. They'll just knock on the door and wake me up. Because they'll be here tomorrow. It just means they have both these items in a warehouse here. I mean,
bring a bunch.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, well, this shit will just be in your office when you go home. Yeah.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable.
You're an idiot then, because Svoboda was a retard.
You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you.
Shut up.
You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Yeah, okay, sure, buddy. But knowing this game, knowing kind of idiots that make games these days, I imagine even if I took the other path, you still would have given her the automechanicals.
That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint? No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare. But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct. How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What more could I have done? Where did I err?
Enough! Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further. I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse. Though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down.
They
and
may all
notify
be
them of
dead.
my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately.
Resignation? How are we not
to offer? Now or ever.
Well, whatever, talking down saves me a boss fight, but killing him would have been fun.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced.
Okie dokie, dead bitch.
I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Yeah, okay, so you had killed the hostages, she wouldn't get control of the automechs, which probably just going to eliminate some enemies to deal with later, but I don't know, we'll see what happens.
I'm much obliged for, however, though the code, yet we must...
What? No. Wouldn't it be best that we don't notify that he's been beaten at all? I don't want to do this now. Oh.
Best get a move on to the peace talks. De Vries won't hesitate, and neither should we. Yeah. Yeah.
Here any worth stealing? Not really. Just a lot of healing things he would have used, I guess, during the fight, and it looks like sentries that would have popped up. Yeah. Oh, gun? Fuck you. Where do I get the Abbott's Universal Key? I'm Googling it again. Because, like, how did I miss that? Was it in his office? Or was that like I have to bring him with me? Oh, I would have gone if I killed him? Oh, okay. If I had taken another 40, 50 seconds and just fucking left this area, I would have been given it. Fair enough, I'm just... It's literally right here.
Agent, over here. It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety? What? No. I can't... You must be mistaken. Or maybe his calculations led him astray. Were you able to speak with him? Help him recover his senses? I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all? I'd rather hope that would... I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this.
Not really, no.
But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped, with the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially. Education takes time, and that is the one thing the Order does not seem to have in abundance these days. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for... You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design. Only may all your future endeavors...
Cool, give me a weapon, please.
Yeah.
It would have been funny if, like, you steal it, there's just an option to be like, oh, this thing? And you already have it. Okay, so it locks on. Nice. How do you work? I needed a decent assault rifle. Scope tracks nearest targets and locks on, curving any fired bullets to hit its mark. Nice. Did they make its damage shit in exchange for that? I think that this thing is 79 in short rounds, and that's long rounds, mate. 28 times 2 though, so it's... I also think I'm likely over-leveled. Oh, there you go, I'm an idiot. Be a whole fucking 15 minutes plus me talking about a boss fight that's not visible because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, fuck it. I did just realize that I still had it done that way.
At least it was a clean dissection. Roger would appreciate. Void it all! I told him he wasn't going to make it! Is this why Wily Zilk spared him? Because the seer already predicted this would be his fate?
No. And you had a stupid. Cool. Oops. I don't think I had one of those yet. I did have the Zeranium one. So just don't use it against robots, gotcha. But also, if I use this against robots and then use that, I could overpower the robot and then use it as a weapon. Does it poison the mantisaurs? Wouldn't it just make them stronger because they're already affected? I mean, certainly fucks with birds.
Operating on civilians is not so different from cutting into a primal.
The human body is a miracle of irrigation. Fluids moving in harmony to rival the very stars.
Uh-huh. You all sell missiles, sir. No. You sell mods. That's funky. Where the fuck do I get a machine gun?
The displaced listen to reason. Think of the cost of our predictions had not been. Can you believe?
All right, fine.
Told you.
Next time the Order predicts something, I'll listen.
They knew something bad would happen.
I mean, I literally looked up and went, yeah, that's probably all gonna fall down. I had a mission to do here. Shit. But because she didn't give me an actual side quest mark, right? There we go. This one.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Auntie's Choice. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to Wish?
But there's a solid chance there might be an actual timer on this mission, so we should go get that done.
I feel we should talk.
Is this all the companions now?
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
We can't let DeVries catch us on the back foot again. We need a plan.
Stakes are high. If DeVries sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that.
Not really, we did send her a message, she knows we're coming.
I'd say she won't know what hit her, but she will likely see my hammer before I drive it down on her forehead.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
It's fine, they're friendly to me if I use my gun on them.
Yeah, not getting ourselves blown to pieces is preferable.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, When lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
I like that.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms?
That's valid.
Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
I haven't spoken to you yet.
The hostages went home safe. We'll see if those at the peace talks make it back fine as well. May all...
Okay, I guess later. Oh, so they do get... Fair enough. This is the same station that we were on before. Like, the same type of. So I guess they do just launch them from... Like that into space. Which... seems wild, because those should have a fucking significant amount of resistance on that beam on the way out of atmosphere, but whatever. What the fuck kind of... is that the rift from before? Yeah, we are close enough to it. That'd be it. Okay. Funky. It's like mass coronal ejection and like a sun, like just shooting plasma out kind of thing. Is that an old one of the, like from the first game? I don't know. We'll need Niles, and I think we will bring her, even though she's a new one. It's quite useful. And one of the factions we're dealing with is her faction.
Observational data is important, but I hate seeing these rifts so close.
Who shipped that one? Loot.
That ship seems out of place here. Worth a once-over.
Oh?
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander?
Fuck you and your scrap of perk.
Why is DeVries hanging on to it?
Looks like Earth Directorate handiwork. Not familiar with the model.
Right, he's got Umbra as well.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue.
Suggest we find another way.
Negotiations for peace. Being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from
Fuck you, game. Make it taller if you don't want to be like, oh, this is a wall, you actually can't jump over that.
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
That'll do it. Or it won't. Why even put this here if I can't use it? Fuck you. Or is that just a lower these? Are you serious? Bite me, homo. Is there more in the ship I was supposed to... What are we fucking doing? This is Chloe DeVries' ship. Is there a terminal in here I missed? No. And I need a stupid fucking scrapper perk to do this.
What is it?
Okay, let's jump up here. Nothing. How did I not see the door was open?
Be still, Cadre. But it's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. I certainly don't wish it, yet my help...
We need answers, now. How we extract those answers, I'll leave up to you, Commander. Personal...
You'll do no such thing. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths by Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it. That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast. Don't toy, but it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path. How can you say that without knowing me? And mean it? Your resolve is unmistakable. Fine then. I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One, they're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegate. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to...
Okie dokie.
No time to waste. Let's have a look at those plans.
Just did, dipshit. Anything else hidden? I should have probably paid attention to what the plan said, but you know. Hold the landing pad, that'd be them. Second team make their way to the turbine chamber. Third team is guard the exit in the refinery. Okay. And she's in the stupid booth.
to Borstwurst. That's going to need a new fuse.
He's good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping red worm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
Oh, I could have just rewired it, huh?
I could perhaps say the same for you and your profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
What's the use of me writing it to a box? What do I get from that? Supposed to be fighting what mechanicals here, right?
Looks like those mechs are on there.
Okay, well, I'm also unauthorized personnel.
Shame. Could have been useful.
Okay, so he's friendly, but not capable of fighting, right? Or is he back up now? No, still overloaded.
Back and scan.
After some quick mental calculations, the last declaration, it was...
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Okay, I'll take that.
Busy cleaning product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
Okay, builds. I think I'll get everything to 6 and then starting investing in bills. This helmet means I'm supposed to be basically immune to bullets until energy runs, right? Maybe it's something against larger projectiles. That's what projectiles means, I don't know.
Suspicious. Let's dismiss with the heavy.
Target analyzed.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
You seem like a
Well,
bitch.
we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
I think I can use the slow down time thing to get in between that fan, maybe? I thought that what I had just done was turn the fan back on so they couldn't come through that area, but I think it actually gets me down there. That's what I was thinking. Ah, that's where I get a fuse. Okay, well, I'll use that later.
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Make sure the station still runs, I guess. Plus free XP. Although bypassing the fuse is absolutely a safety issue.
Prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between our parties to suggest a high
This unit welcomes my records do not indicate that any authorized personnel searching my records. Yes. The explanation given by Mechanist DeSoto. Praise be to the...
Kind of cool.
Especially when so much has yet to be discussed.
Would have appreciated another lane there, but sure. Who the fuck was Mackinus DeSoto again? I sort of heard that name. That's what the fractured minds are talking about were. Okay.
By your estimation, do explain, how did you arrive at this estimation? What model did you utilize? Which metrics?
You see, I'm renowned for my ability to read a room, as we call it in my business, where common sense meets observational data, you might say.
Vitals critical.
Okay,
Don't
thanks.
become a statistic, Commander.
I just did. Fuck you, bitch. How in shit name am I supposed to get through that, you dumb cunt? The helmet will do it, I guess. Because it reduces the rate at which it collects, but that's still very annoying. Serenium poison areas are generally annoying.
If we formed an
Fortificator
alliance...
at ready status.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Do explain, how did you arrive at this estimation? What model did you utilize? Which metrics?
You see, I'm renowned for my ability to read a room, as we call it in my business, where common sense meets observational data, you might say.
Okay. I can't really... Yeah, I can jump out of there, that works. Also, there's another way in. Fuck you. I just didn't look up enough, I'm an idiot. Where was that order dog? You did not just save there. Fuck you, asshole.
Standing by to certify.
Let him get the order, and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Estimation? Do explain, how did you arrive at this estimation? What model did you utilize? Which metrics?
You see, I'm renowned for my ability to read a room, as we call it in my business, where common sense meets observational data.
There's nothing down here really worth it, was there? Except that trauma kit, I guess. Oh, this. skipping this. Really? Why can't I bypass you? Wank. I guess I would have taken this out and put the one over there. Now that I think about it, can I take the one over there back? Yes, okay. Of course, it must be magnetically held open or something. What a back and fucking forth here. I shouldn't, but I kind of want to see what's down that hole.
Good spot for an ambush. Mind your corners.
Characters detecting a hidden item. That's it. Oh, turrets, huh? I'm gonna get shot at a bunch on the way back, aren't I?
We'll go further into town. This next shot will miss.
You sit in the middle. Come on. Right. Oh, careful there. Maybe I don't want to power up the bridge. No, I shouldn't. I'm guessing I could have come here with like 4 fuses. If I had just bypassed all the ones.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What are you doing down there? I can hear you scampering around. Sprat.
Mm-hmm.
Have you given up? What are you doing down there?
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. statistic,
Cross that
Commander.
bridge and see how long you bear.
Have a think, son. Hostile in proximity.
We're so close. One elevator ride away from having debris in our crosshairs. Finally.
Did you know damn well she's not actually going to be there? Or we're not going to. We should be through a glass pane that we can't get the way through. What is the Vox program? Gary's pissing me off today, but that's the elevator I have to take, and it means I want to know what's in this door over here. Buckle, fair enough. I guess it's just that his arm is there, so it didn't close. Red button. Yeah, it's very stupid, don't mind me.
I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it.
This elevator
There
might
is
be
no
jammed.
need for senseless bloodshed when
Nope,
we may
okay.
yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power. Especially when presiding bishop Ruth Bassar already...
Oh, there they are. Right out in the open. Best speak
Yeah, man.
yourself. We can't have gotten...
Baby, give me 2 seconds. What size? Got me? Like, guess one edge. Otherwise, use the kitchen. Like the sink. Or is by anything. Oh, pardon, bro. Take all this. I had at least 2 whetstones, and one was a diamond stone pen run along it. I had all. That should get. Does work. You just you can also tell he I did that. I don't think that. Whiskey. No. Oh shit! No, now I know where it is. Stupid. Yeah, it'd be one of them. Yes. That's... Double side. Wait for the one. Oh, well. And yeah, this one might be better. Or you think it... That one's brand new.
Before DeVries goes through with her plan.
Nothing without propaganda. And our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. If unification is what you want, ingenuity is what you need.
So you think that your people should rule? I certainly won't downplay the powers of persuasion here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We have to collect data to understand how to serve.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
There's only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. Anyone in Arcadia is fit to host.
Yes, I do recall your begging me. No, I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
You opened the biggest one in the wall, you stupid bitch.
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor.
But
like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
Each attack frightened. What? Okay. I want to kill her, but I also don't want this to be the final mission in the game. Which I don't think it is, so...
No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy.
Look what you did.
Were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless.
Yeah, they failed.
I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
I believe they're always correct. They were wrong before, and they're correct this time, dumb bitch.
And yet it's nothing compared to the utter and complete destruction that would have come to pass. No, I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts. If only to stop. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see?
The Order
must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will—
Enough! Just enough. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick.
You think you have it in you to pull the
Had 10 years to give the order, Commander. How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now. Oh, believe me, been playing back that classic nonstop since Horizon Point. Wish I'd listened when you told me not to trust others. But now's our chance to amend that error.
Hate that too, because I didn't tell you not to trust others. I told you it's just a job.
You're wrestling fire here.
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must— 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse. Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself. Even if the circumstances for peace are right, surely their envoy's untimely deaths will put— If I can do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. You were an Earth Director, but even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me.
I just want your rift control tech. I probably would have shot you by now.
It's nothing more than a This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander. Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for— No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
I don't think she can make things right again. I think we can put her in jail, rather than just mincemeating her here and then be able to do the paperwork for it.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the— I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
It's called it's open all the rifts.
Because, whether you believe it or not, you are the picture of an Earth Directorate agent. Competent, resourceful.
I still hate this. The rest about things dumb.
Ah, and as for me, I've reached the limit of what I can do here. But you can still— There's also a high-priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Wait, what in the void is that?
Oh, probably your commander's backup plan.
disastrous to imminently catastrophic, this seems... well, we should run.
Probably, but I'm investigating the gun I just found. What are you doing? Nice rifle, fuck. Anyway, run. He's gonna bitch and winch me and kill her later. What? Where did he go? Where did she go? Can you? That was something. Oh, her ship's gone, huh? Did she leave without us or did it get destroyed? I'm dumb.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines. The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Nice, murder in time. Although I was kind of already doing that.
I have also detected competing priorities, and the surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
Yeah.
The prototype rift modulator is located within the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. Information on the center indicates it is a laboratory dedicated to the study of rifts. Reaching the lab may involve violence. A Protectorate blockade has been erected between our designated landing pad and the center. The Archive is the largest and most powerful computer in existence. It is built into the moon of Cloister, and was built by the Order of the Ascendant with the Matriarch's input. Control over the Archive has changed several times since the invasion. Currently, the Protectorate has possession of it. Conclusion: the Archive will not be easily accessible. Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters. The Order of the Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience and governance, they would be fair partners and open to reasonable solutions. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent such as yourself. Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive, and by extension, the entire colony. Careful consideration is warranted. There's also one other, less likely option. Persuading the two factions to work together.
Yeah, right.
The delegates you helped save may be able to help facilitate this. Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the Astrogator to navigate there at any time.
You're talking right, people.
What happened back there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered. Just what am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough choice has to be made? That sort of thinking never would have slowed DeVries on the draw.
Where's the and why do you want to be like DeVries option?
Mercy's a fine concept, but I'm not convinced everyone deserves it. I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this.
I'm glad we made it off Greater Tranquility Station. Presumably the delegates did as well. I'm pleased we prevented their murder. I only hope we do not pay for this decision in the future. But let us focus on the task at hand.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear. You don't know that. They might still have a role to play if we're to close the rifts. Whatever's on your mind. Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Beyond that, consider yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years. Dorado appealed to me because it was off the board but not completely remote. There I could lie low for a time. But observe, our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. To avoid undue attention, I remained in hiding. To put it mildly, after the incident in question, seeking refuge seemed prudent. You mean siblings, parents, that sort of thing? I never knew my family. Children enter a communal care educational academy very early within the Order.
No, see,
Had a
I don't
few
like you
instructors I
motherfuckers,
was
then.
fond of, but no, they're all long gone. In Order society, Parents often act as ancillary tutors or additional instructors providing independent studies. Such supplementary curriculums can be beneficial to a developing mind or even fun. Or at least the other children seem to think so. I wouldn't know. Why our scientists are second to none, you mean? I know to an outsider this hardly sounds like a nurturing environment, but good teachers not only enlighten, they cultivate and inspire. They help students reach their full potential, as they did with me. Do you now? Let's hear it. Another crack like that. Our department employed a variety of methods to obviate hindrances and threats to the Order's efforts. We were considered wardens of the grand plan, helping correct it when needed. All of us are part of the plan. We follow the path intended for us by the architect. We should, at least. Now and then, some push back against their path. Corrections can take time, even delay in the solving of the equation. That's where we came in, to get things back on track in the timeliest of manners.
So you guys also operate the same way as the dictators did. You're all, every fucking government in this thing. Sack of shit. Some better than others. Still. Which is probably the point, knowing the writers of this thing.
Some were proprietary. Often they involved forms of subtle persuasion, others more overt influence. Now and sometimes with purpose. Don't you as well? Do you draw some? When all is said and done, are those in your ledger any less dead than mine? That so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal. Suppose you can ask. Presiding Bishop Orlo, yes. Ruth Bazaar's predecessor. And better. Now there was a scientician. A true adherent to Order principles. Ran an efficient operation to boot. For a while, I'd hoped all this recent brouhaha, the schism, invasion, the rifts, was part of some long-foreseen predictive plan on her part. Something oblique only at the moment. The more time passes, the less I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm missing a few key variables. Or maybe she's a bit mathematically challenged. Because all the good mathematical terms were already taken by my predecessors? Because nothing gets past me. I'm sure I don't know, dear. Whoever came up with that particular sobriquet is surely long since dead and buried. Hopefully by my hand. May all our...
Okie dokie. That's her one.
I must admit to being highly vexed by this kill order situation. Of course not. You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing. What? Sorry, caught me lost in my upper story. Who exactly? Of course I do. What's not to like? To envy? Her style, her lethality. I wish I'd known about her department when I was growing up. Even as a child, I know they'd have seen my potential. I find her amusing. In a best not to torment her or she'll kill us all kind of way, which I completely respect.
Robot?
Niles? He's fun to torment. I mean, he's equal parts enthusiastic and naive, even with all he's gone through. Tristan's a standard issue arbiter, albeit with an extra slathering of arrogance, especially when it comes to ensuring the Protectorate's inane laws are followed without question. But as long as that ridiculously large hammer of his isn't pointed in my direction, I could watch him administer justice all day. Though he'd be loath to admit it, his propensity for violence almost matches my own.
Not only does she possess more heart than your standard corporatist flunky, she's a great deal smarter as well. Don't tell her I said so.
Such as?
Let's leave him the fuck alone for now. He's a cranky little bitch.
Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time. Right wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it? I reckon it's saying that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the Rift Tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more.
Yeah, but that means anti-self-preservation is in the sole entity that is that person. It'll absolutely sell us teleporter technology that will rip people in half and leave them like dead on the other end in a heartbeat and just not use it herself.
I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time to seek. Still, think we ought to pay the undisputed claim a visit. See if we can, whether we gain that help from Auntie or not. I won't lose sight of that. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Let's go here.
Buy our own weapons from our own merchants. We got people who could filch us better gear.
Maybe on Cloister. But anybody we've got out there has got bigger problems than us.
Greetings! How has the data collection fared?
Alright, there was something behind this wall. That's new. Problematic. I still didn't get enough sneak to do that. I'm an idiot. I knew that was the thing I had to do. I just fucking killed off. Sure, I got all the info I needed anyway.
If it inflicts grievous... I think I misplaced a hand grenade. Browse all you like. Feel free to go...
I don't want that. Still expensive though. That wholesale spend is gone. Better. Still expensive, but better.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about...
Chunky. I liked it. Alright, is Blanker in the basement got any jobs for me? Or was he literally just for this, like, one side quest?
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
You seriously just stand here for months waiting to say that? Is that it? No other way in there but to kill him. What do you know to get level 8? Hang. I could probably pickpocket him. I don't know if it's still unlocked though.
You need coveralls, we got coveralls.
Buy from me, please?
Oh. Let's turn in what we found already.
Greetings! How has the data collection fared? That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide us the information, we can parse through it and decide fact from fiction. Are you prepared to present what you have learned? Finally, a breakthrough! Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? Sounds like it was likely due to basic engineering ineptitude. Goodness. I wonder how they're... Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? An incompetent captain and an incompetent... Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened?
Sabotaged by the water, really?
Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable... Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes.
Really?
I'm glad we're of like minds. I'll be sure to notify my friends in the Now I need to get this report to...
Sure. Alright, it's been, what, 2 hours on this? 3 on the last one? 5 hours? I'm done with this for now. It's gonna be another fucking weekend before I get to the end of this, because I'm not playing it during the week. But, what happens? I might do Friday afternoon. Never know. Either way, it looks like we're nearing the end of the game. So it'll probably be finished next session. It's assuming I do another 5 hours.